All right, thank you all for joining us today. We appreciate you joining us. We have head coach Mandy Pearson and student athlete Brooke Olson from the Minnesota Duluth Bulldogs. The Bulldogs are advancing in the NSIC Sanford Health basketball tournament after their quarterfinal win over Sioux Falls today. We will start off with an opening statement from head coach Mandy Pearson. And if you have any questions, please type them into the chat and we will answer those after the opening statements. So Mandy, go ahead.
First of all, we're really excited to be back here in the NSIC tournament. You know, I think this is something that we feel very fortunate that we get to be a part of this year, especially being in a pandemic. But the Pentagon, Sanford Health, and obviously the NSIC do such a good job of putting on this tournament that our players just love it. They love coming down here and competing, and they do a great job running it. Number one. Number two, the game. You know, it was a battle, and I know we got out to a little bit of an early lead, which is nice, but an early lead against Sioux Falls is never a comfortable thing because as you saw, they made a great run. They're a well-coached team, and they can really get hot from the three. And so I was really proud of our team that Sioux Falls made that run and started scoring quite a bit in transition, and we found a way to come together and communicate a little bit better to finish the game, which I was really proud of our efforts. And, you know, obviously this one is something special and played really well tonight.
Brooke, you have gone through a lot of just kind of trials and tribulations this year, getting to play. Talk a little bit about your experience and being a leader on your team and how you guys have overcome all of those issues and just with testing, COVID, just all those types of things to get to play this year.
Yeah, especially getting into the NCAA tournament last year and then having that canceled and just coming into the off season, just not really knowing what this season's going to look like. We just decided to put our heads down and keep working. And that's what we did. And coming into the season, we practiced tough and we just came together as a team and really focused on our team chemistry and just working together, doing all the small things. And I think that's what we saw today. Basically, we're trying to play our best basketball down the stretch of March. And so hopefully if we can get a couple more games in, and with testing and just everything is just so unexpected and never knowing what's going to happen the day today. So we're just going to take it one day at a time, one game at a time, and hopefully we get a couple more games in.
What were your thoughts to Brooke on just today's game with your team, as well as kind of what you were looking for in Sioux Falls, what you prepared for, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, our league is so good, and especially not being able to play any of the South teams was kind of not concerning, but just we knew that we needed to be focused coming in today's game because the South and their style of play is a little different from the North. So we knew that they're going to come out running and shooting, and we just had to contain them in transition. And we did exactly that. We took our scout and we stuck together as a team and we executed.
Mandy, going forward, what obviously you don't know your full matchup yet for your next game here in the semifinals, but what's your outlook now going back to your team, and how do you guys prepare for the next game here in the semifinals?
Obviously they need to take care of themselves and rest. But I mean, it doesn't matter who we play next. Every team is going to be really tough. So we have to focus, you know, obviously some on preparing for them. And then we also have to look at today's game and think about things that we can do to improve on both ends of the floor. And I'm really happy that we did get to play Sioux Falls in this first game because of the way that they pushed the ball in transition. Because, you know, obviously when you get to tough team, like to tournament time, being able to not give up some easy baskets in transition in some other ways is a really important thing. And so it was good for us to play a team like this today because I think we grew and got better on that end of the floor.
You've kind of touched base on it already. Just some of the keys to success for today's game. What do you take from today's game to continue those keys to success here throughout the tournament?
You know, I think that, you know, we shot the ball, I think, fairly well from the three today. And so we didn't get it inside as much as we normally do. And so I think we'll take that away from, yep, we can shoot it. Now we got to make sure that we're getting the ball inside a little bit more early in the possessions. I mean, I guess we kind of did, but the other thing is just that transition defensive piece is going to be really big for our team. And then, you know, Sioux Falls was able to turn the corner on some drives on us today. So we'll look at the film on that and figure out exactly why. And, you know, they did some brush screens and some things like that we can adjust and maybe switch those a little bit sooner than what we did. We were a little bit late to adjust to that in the fourth quarter.
Awesome. Mandy, Brooke, thank you both very much. Congratulations and good luck the rest of the tournament.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.